tape so you could put it on.
What a tough guy
He went to school with his kids, and they pointed out, who is this?
I was like, hey, bring him over here. I want to.
That's my father.
What is that?
What do you mean that's your father? That's my father. So when he went to open school, he was there with his hair down, and they thought it was the father. But as soon as he opened his mouth, everything was dropped. Sit down, please. You're like, oh, roll me over to this side.
Put this on top of this.
With all these kids, I'm gonna need a bigger deck. Chrissy, a little more profile, please. Chase, a little more profile. That's it. There you go. Exactly. He's also got to work.
Johnny, don't worry, you're going to get the
It's all right.
Okay, I'll be
Up there, posted part-time.
See, he's on it better at trying to graft. I just figured to stay up if I get a couple of $100,000 in my hand.
Sit on her foot. Did he go already, Don? Lily, I mean Donna.
Mikey just went.
Oh, he did? Where'd you go? Over there? On the mouse?
I'll come with you, okay?
Look at that.
Whoa!
My wife's nuts.
No, that was not. That was a Up there on her head, you put it.
Want a sticker on it? Tie it, Mommy? Let's try put a sticker on it. Me and you.
You can get it on her shoe.
Come on.
I know you can do it.
Come on, Bella. Look, Alexa's giving you a sticker. Come on, Bella. Come on, let's try it. Me and you. All right. Jamie, it looks like you won. Wanna go pick a prize? Yeah, you're gonna win too. Okay, pick something. You're gonna win. You're gonna get something.
No, you burned.
Mikey, no, I get. If you win, you can pick that, okay? I win, Dad.
Right.
I win the rabbit. No. Go,
Put out, take surprise.
Come on. Come on, grab it. Pass it. Hurry. Pass it. Somebody grab it.
Pass it.
All right, pass it. Woo. Come on. Mikey. Let's go.
This is why nobody plays these games.
Wife, stop with the game.
Pass the potato, quick!
Uh-oh, now it's Dominic
And Jamie girl. I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna get you out. Wait, wait until the music stops. You hold it.
Jamie won the Cinderella.
Okay, go.
No, I'll wait.
Gotta be a little faster.
Oh, come on.
Mike, put the
It'll
first
go fast. It'll go fast.
No,
Mom, it will. It's a baby. This beat.
Okay, go. Okay, hurry, hurry.
Sensation.
Jamie, taekwondo!
Jane, you're gonna sit the next one out, hon. I don't think we're gonna play anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, Jamie's not
Oh.
gonna stop it. Stop it.
You and Mikey go upstairs.
Sit here. Sit here. What the heck you doing?
There's other games. You'll be able to
There's
play.
more.
You gotta play musical chairs. Mikey, you gotta play musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
Wait. A jet.
How many of them?
Mikey, 1, 2. I'm 4 years old today.
Jamie, go ahead, Jamie. Jamie.
Where's your sister Jamie? Jamie? You look like sister. Hi, Jamie. Is this what you are the sister? She's like a sister too. Boy, they both look alike. Hi,
Hello.
Cinderella's here now. I'm here for a special birthday. Mom. Now I see some. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, well, I have to bring in some surprises. I'll be right back.
We're going to arrange for Cinderella party. Where would you like this,
I don't know.
Miss Ma'am?
I don't know. I'm not Cinderella.
Okay, Miss Man. I'm putting this over here, Miss Man. Cinderella.
Oh, okay.
Don't let Cinderella do anything, Jimmy.
Okay,
Okay, that's okay. The bird will survive.
Cinderella.
Cinderella knows everything.
From a kid.
I just have to show you how. Wait, goes the other way. He's dragging on a grass.
What an
Stop bringing
arrangement.
everything in.
There's
a lot of stuff.
Presents for all the children before I leave. I'll give you each a present.
Oh my
Then you'll
goodness.
be able to pull a ribbon, and each one's attached to a special package. There's bracelets or necklaces for the girls, and I know what boys like. Boys like racing cars. The red ones are racing cars, and the blue ones are decks of cards. In case anyone wants to know, that's the boys'
Oh,
toys.
it's starting to rain. Cinderella.
All right, then we'll do it inside because you know.
I don't want you to get
inside.
rained on.
Inside.
Yes.
All right,
Go ahead,
so
bring it
let's
in.
everything inside.
Out of it.
My son. I'm here, Booby. I'm gonna feed you.
Okay, after Cinderella leaves, we're going to do a whole bunch of things. But before she leaves, you're going to have a great time with her.
That's right. We're gonna have lots of fun.
They all like my bread.
Hey, shut the light off.
Don't do that.
I'm just gonna see if we can make it a little bit brighter. Is there anything else?
That's it. You're
Yeah,
stuck.
but Daddy has to tighten the little bulb so it doesn't keep flickering.
It's all right. We have everything under control.
Okay, I think I can tighten it. Whoa!
Cinderella's also very handy. Don't forget she was a spinstress, right?
I used to have to keep the house clean and keep everything in order, so I know
That's
how to
right.
do things like that.
Mikey wants it on.
I carry the stereo.
Jana,
Yeah?
why don't you sit down next to either Uncle Michael or your cousins?
Organize it. What's that?
Well, be careful, kids.
Did we fit everybody on the couch? Yes. Oh, no, you're going to be sitting on the carpet, right near me. But I'll call you over in a few minutes. Let me just get everything set first.
we thinking of food? Cinderella's here, for crying out loud. How many times do you get Cinderella coming to your own house? How could you think of food at a time like this?
No, it's a good time to eat, because I still need about 5 minutes.
Oh, got something to eat, kids, for crying out loud. Go eat, enjoy.
Have dinner at our house. Yeah.
Now, before we begin, let me see where the birthday girls are. There's Amanda and Jamie celebrating their birthday today. Where are they? That's one of them. Thank you, Amanda. I got you. Okay, good. Amanda, come up to me, honey. I want to give you a birthday hug. And you too, Jamie. Come over here. Oh, what beautiful girls. And I'm so excited that you invited me to your birthday. Do you like my story? Do you know the Cinderella story? You do? Oh, that's nice. Do you watch it on a video? Do you have a videotape of my story? And I want to wish you both a happy birthday. How old are you today? 4. Oh, that's right. Let me turn this around. I think it says what does it say? I'm 4 years old today. Oh, that's very sweet. And today, all of the children, you'll be my helpers with my story. And after we hear the whole story, all of your favorite parts, then I'm going to pass out magic rituals. Each one of you can make 2 wishes. I'm going to pass 2 beads. It doesn't matter what color you get, because all the colors are pretty. But then I'm going to sprinkle magic fairy dust on it. And you'll make a special wish for yourself, 1 wish for yourself, and 1 wish for the birthday girl. So something that could have to do with both of them, for Amanda and Jamie. So you'll make 2 special wishes. And I'll sing a song to you at that time. Maybe I'll sing it right now, and then we'll hear it with the music right from the story a little bit later. I think you know this song. It's what I sang at the beginning of the story when I just woke up. And all the little mice and the birds were around me just the way you are. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, do. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is bleeding, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. The little mice used to clap their little paws, and the birds used to flap their wings when they liked what I sang to them. I would sing to them every day, and then they would help me get ready. In the morning, they'd help me get dressed and help me do everything that I needed to do. They'd help me even clean the house. Now, since the mice and the birds aren't here today, I'm going to need your help. You can all make the sounds of the story with special instruments. I'm going to show you how they're used, and I'm going to see if you can guess when you're going to use them. Well, you know, you hear bells in the story very often, because my stepmother and my stepsisters used to ring a bell for me. They each had one in their room, so there were bells ringing all day long. This is one type of a bell. You can hold this little triangle with the ribbon and go like this. So some of you may be playing the triangle. This is called the little striker. You can go on the inside or the outside. And there's another kind of a bell. If you pick this bell, then you can take the same color or 2 different colors, and then you can shake them like this. Another time there's a bell in the story is when I'm feeding the animals. I used to also ring a bell that was kind of like this too. And make sure if you have this one, don't hold it like this. You need to hold the ribbon, and then you'll get a nice bell sound. So when I'm feeding the animals, there'll be bells. And now let me see if you know what this one is. Tell me what this reminds you of. Each one sounds a little bit different. What does it sound like to you? The clippity-clop of the...
Horses.
Of the horses. coach comes very often, we'll make the sound of the horses. And also when I'm feeding the animals, all the animals' footsteps. You may go like this, you can go like that, you can go like this, when the horses are galloping. And when there's a knocking at the door, when the messenger comes to deliver the invitation to the ball, you go like this, knock, knock, knock. At the end of the story, this instrument's going to be my stepmother's footsteps going up the stairs. And the bell, this kind of a bell, and these bells here will be the sounds of the little mice. And whenever there's music, I'll remind you, you can become the musicians. When I'm dancing at the ball, or when the mice is singing, then you can also use the instruments. So there'll be lots of times to use it. But when I'm talking, don't play the instruments, because then we need to be quiet, and I'll remind you when to use them. So, and you know what, you're not going to just play one instrument, you'll get to trade, so you'll play 2 different kinds of instruments today. So it really doesn't matter what you pick first, because you'll get 2 choices. So now you just show me what you want to begin with, and then we'll pick something later too. But what's a triangle to start with? And you can tell me your names too. What's your name? Alexa. And you're Jamie, right? And you're Amanda. Where's Amanda? That's right, you're Amanda. Okay, Jamie, what do you want? Which is you? Woodblock? Okay. And anyone else want the woodblock? Oh, I see, since you're twins, then you guys have the same one, twin instruments. Anyone want this one? Good. We need all the different types of instruments. Anyone else want the triangle? And what is your name? What is it? Dominic. Dominic. And your name? Caitlin. Okay. And what's your name? Michael, would you like this one? With this, with a bell? Triangle. Right. Striker. And how about you? You want to start this one? What's your name? Maddie. Okay. Is everyone something now? Oh, and you too, honey. What's your name? Dana? Okay, honey, why don't you take the bells, the pink and the purple. And then later you'll play either this one or the triangle. Because now we have a nice assortment. And now you can have something for the babies. You know, babies love to win that too. What's the baby's name? Christopher. Christopher? Okay. Then I'm going to pick out a nice blue one for Christopher.
Jim, let me go on your shoulders.
Smile, she's cute. Now, whenever I ask you a question, if you know the answer, you don't have to raise your hand today. It's not like school, it's a party. So you can just call out an answer, and if you don't know, then I'll tell you. Well, I lived in a house with my stepmother and my 2 stepsisters, Anastasia and... Who was this one? Do you know the name? Anastasia and Drizella. Is that right? Yes. Next time you watch the story, you'll hear their names. Well, they made me do all the work in the house. But even though they made me do the work, and okay, remember, we don't use the instruments now, but that's another way to play that one. Later, when you're the musician, then you can slide it like this. But now we need to be quiet, and then I'll tell you when to use them. Well, they made me do all the work in the house, and they used to scream at me all day long. But even though they were mean to me, how did I treat them? Was I mean or was I nice? I was nice. Do you know why? Because that's the best way to be. We should always be nice to each other. We should be loving and kind. And if someone's mean to us, we have to show them the right way to be. Well, they made me sleep up in the attic, but I didn't mind because I made friends with the mice and with the birds. And there they were every morning, ready to help me begin the new day. And I'll show you what they did for me each day. I used to sing to them. Everyone has to always sit down so we don't block anyone's vision.
Sit down, Jim. Here's Uncle Johnny with the beer. All right.
Now pretend this is my bed. The birds would they were helping me. Now the little mice were shooing out. The little girl said, shoo, 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 to the boy mice. It's time for my shower. The mice would pour the water, and the birds would lift up the sponge and squeeze. La, 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 la. That water is a little bit cold sometimes. La, 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 la. Now they're helping me fix the ribbon for my hair. And then the mice would dust off my dress with a little bird's feather. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Well, the little mice and the birds were so happy every day. But one day they were very upset about something. Little Jack and another little mouse came up to my room, and they said there was a little mouse caught at the top of the stairs in a mousetrap, and I had to go rescue him. Well, I thought they said her, so I picked out a cute little dress. But it was a boy mouse. So I found a cute little shirt. It is a little snug. But it'll have to do. He was a chubby little mouse. For a name. What did I name? Octavian. But for short, we'll call you Gus. His name was Gus. We called him that for short. He liked his new name. He started laughing. Now it's time for breakfast. Everyone ring your bells. Whoever has the bells, ring your bells. Now make the sound of a footstep. Now go make the animal footsteps. More animals, honey. The horses can come. Oh, they just said, Lucifer, how are we going to get out? The mice were coming so fast that they bumped into each other. And they were very upset because the cat was blocking their way. And they couldn't get by, and they were so hungry. So they had to do something to distract him. Remember, they put their tails together, and whoever picked their own tail, which was Jack. Is that right? Jack picked his tail, then he had the one to do something to Lucifer's elbow. Who remembers what happened? Did he kick his elbow? Yes. And then what happened to Lucifer's face? It got all messy because it went into the milk. Oh, and cats don't like that. They like to drink milk. They don't like to get milk all over their face. And as he shook his face, all the little mice went scurrying around, and they picked up 1 or 2 grains of corn, and then they ran back into a little mouse hole. But Gus, he didn't pick up 1 or 2. How many did he pick up? A lot, right? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he even picked up 1 more, and he had to hold it with his tooth, because first he held it with his chin, and they all fell down all over the floor. And he picked them up again, and what happened? Did they spill down again? Yes, they fell down one more time, and Lucifer almost caught him, but little Gus hid under a teacup. That's right. And no one knew he was there. Now get your bells ready, because my stepsisters are about to wake up, and my stepmother, and they're going to be calling me very soon. But I'm not even ready. I just woke up myself, and I have to get the dishes ready. I have to wash them, and I have to make the tea and make some food. Now when you hear them ringing, ring your bells, ring the bells. Not the woodlock, no, just the bells now, just the bells. The good ones. working together like a nice little team. The birds were doing the sewing, and they would pull the ribbon through the needle, and the mice were also sewing and cutting and fixing the ribbon. But I didn't know they were making the dress because I was downstairs washing the floor. There was so much work to do. I had to wash the dishes, and then I had to do all the dusting and wash the floor. I had to find my scrub brush and my cloth. Now, while I was washing the floor, my stepmother and my stepsisters were by the piano. And what were they doing? Do you remember?
Playing.
Yes, my stepmother was playing the piano, and my stepsisters, were they having their singing lesson? They were singing, yes. Did you like the sound of their voices?
No. Yeah.
You didn't? How about Lucifer the cat? Did he like the way they sounded?
Yeah.
What did he do when he heard them? Do you remember?
Pillow.
Yes, and did he cover his ears with his paws? Put your instruments down and cover up your ears. Pretend you're Lucifer.
Mikey, put your instruments down.
He couldn't stand it anymore. He had to leave the room. And then he came downstairs, where I was washing the floor. I was singing the same song. Sing, sweet nightingale, sing, sweet nightingale. Oh, sing, sweet nightingale, sing, sweet nightingale. The bubbles came out of the pillow. I had so much fun that day. Oh, Lucifer! Oh, that mean cat, he did something terrible. When we were all having so much fun, I was watching the bubbles and washing the floor, and then all of a sudden I turned around. Look what he did. He got footprints all over the floor, went into the fireplace, into the ashes, and he got his footprints and made a mess. I said, oh, you mean cat, and then he ran away. Now get your wood blocks ready because the messenger's going to come in a few minutes. There's going to be a knock at the door. And then you go, cat. Okay, now make a knock, make a knocking.
Ready?
In the name of the king. An urgent message from His Imperial Majesty.
Thank you. We all wanted to know what it said. My stepmother read it to us. It was an invitation to the ball. That's right. The king was having a ball or a special party so that the prince would marry someone. He had to fall in love first. It gave me so much work. They gave me even much, much more than usual. What are some of the handsome man? And I didn't even know it was the prince. But we were falling in love as we were singing to each other. Now I need the children. You're going to be the musicians at the ball. And I'm going to need you to move over here. And we'll pretend this is the ballroom. And this is a special place where you would sit. And you would be looking down at us from the balcony. Like the king and the duke. Everyone was watching as the prince started dancing with me. And everyone was happy because they saw that he was finally falling in love with someone. Everyone sit here, but look this way. Face this direction. Make sure this room for everyone. Slow down a little bit. Okay. And everyone makes the wood block. What you do, you're going to just slide it to this one. Instead of tapping it, so it doesn't get wood. Right? Now everyone has to use your imagination. You just look up here and you can see what we look like. And now dancing with his friend. And now he's dancing with me. So this is love. So this is love. So this is what makes I'm on the globe, and something and my heart is wings, and I am flying. I'll carry we were falling in love. This is the way we look. So we're gonna do and we were having such a wonderful time that I forgot to look at the clock. Remember, my fairy godmother said I must leave by the stroke of midnight, and the clock began to toll. I quickly ran as fast as I could. I ran down the stairs, but I lost my glass slipper. I lost it on the stairs. I couldn't go back, it was too late. Whatever was stand down, I climbed into the carriage. Now you become the horses and gallop. Gallop and make yourself a noise. Get very small and you're turning into the little mice. My horses.
I guess I forgot about everything. Even the time, but it was
So wonderful. Now I'm talking to you, to all the little mice.
he was so handsome when we danced. Oh, I'm sure that even the prince himself couldn't have been more. Oh, well, it's over and.
Now everyone point to my glass slipper. Then I looked down and I saw I had one glass slipper. And I said, thank you so much for everything. I thanked my fairy godmother because she left me
Now,
one glass
The
slipper.
Duke has been ordered to try it on every girl in the kingdom. And if one can be found whom the slipper fits, then, by the king's command, that girl shall be the prince's bride.
That's when I realized I had been dancing with the prince. And I had the glass slipper. So I had to go up to the attic and look to make sure I still had it. What's the other one? Oh, the other one was that she had made this one. I just had one left. Now, my stepmother is coming up the stairs. Look what she has in her hand. And the little mice are following her. Now make the bells of the mice.
Bells.
wasn't looking, they pulled the key out of her pocket, and then the little tiny mice had to climb up a big staircase. They finally got to the top of the stairs, and they were about to push the key under the door, but the cat was there trying to catch them. Who should we call?
Yes, Bruno.
Bruno is the dog, and dog can scare cats. I said, get Bruno, hurry! Now Bruno is sleeping. Everyone make noise and wake him up. Wake him up. Now they just lifted up his ear, and the horse just starting to wake up.
Get away!
In the house, Anastasia is trying to make the glass slipper fit on her big foot. And for a few seconds, it just popped off. It's going up in the air, it's coming down, and the branch will put his finger out. Catch it, everyone put your finger out.
Catch it, Java.
You caught it just in time.
I'm dreadfully sorry. It shot up
Almost did. He was
in
very
straight
upset.
from it.
Now everyone say, come on, Bruno! Come on, Bruno! Come on, Bruno! Through the door! He's coming in! Come on, Bruno! Come on, Bruno! He's here now. Listen, he's growling. He's gonna scare Lucifer. Lucifer just jumped out of the window. You pretend you're Gus now. Push the key under the door for me. Push it under the door. Lock the door, and I'm coming downstairs.
You are the only ladies of the household, I hope. I presume.
There's no one else, Your Grace.
Right, sir. Good day. Good day.
Your Grace! Your Grace! Please wait. May I try it on?
Oh, I don't think.
Only Cinderella. Don't live in the kitchen. It's ridiculous. Them pups, she's out of her mind.
Yes, just an imaginative child.
Madam, my orders were every day.
Every day.
My child.
But my stepmother does something terrible. She puts her cane out and tricks the kid. Now the glass slipper went up in the air and it's coming down. Oh,
Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. Vicky, what will he say? What will he
but I ran upstairs and
If it would help.
No, no, nothing can help now. Nothing.
But you see, I have the other slippers.
Just put your instrument in the box. Now kneel down, kneel over here. Go on your knee just like the two. Come closer.
One knee down.
Come and get closer. Go up, come over this way. Come up here. All the way over.
seen him.
All the children.
I didn't even see him.
Wonderful.
That's, I think, Jamie or Amanda.
Okay. And now all the children can make a circle again. Everyone hold hands. I'll come over in a few minutes.
Jamie.
Everyone make a circle.
I make a circle, ring around the rosy. Donna, make a circle, ring around the rosy.
All right. Okay, now everyone let go. Take 2 steps back now. 2 steps back. That's good. Now hold your hands like this.
Dream is a wish your heart makes when you're asked to see. In dreams you will lose your heartache. Whatever you wish for, you see. Have faith in your dreams and someday your rainbow will come smiling. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish
Now I'm going to put the magic fairy dust
come true.
on top of the beads. So I'm going to sprinkle the magic fairy dust. Hold your hands on now. This one has to go on top of the beads. That's what's going to make the magic work. Close your eyes and make your wishes. Make one wish for yourself and one wish for Amanda and Jamie. And Amanda and Jamie, you make one wish for yourself and one wish for all your friends and your family. Okay. Close your eyes now and make wishes. Okay, if you made your wishes, put them back in the bag. Stay here, because now would you like to see real magic happen? Now I hope one day your wishes come true, and I'm sure they will. But now it's time to see our wish come true if we make all the same wish my fairy godmother said she'll make magic happen right before our eyes. Now I have a good idea. How about if we make all of our wish beads become a beautiful necklace? But not just one necklace, we'll need 2 necklaces because there's 2 birthday girls, because there's 2 twin birthday girls. So we need 2 twin necklaces. But now, I also have another idea. Instead of having the necklaces made of colored beads, how about if we make necklaces that look kind of like a glass slipper or like bubbles? Try to imagine now, as you close your eyes, to see 2 beautiful necklaces that will look very magical, just like a glass slipper or like bubbles floating. Okay, so now close your eyes and let's make our wishes for those necklaces. Okay, I made my wish. Did you all make your wish too for the necklace? Now my fairy godmother said we'll need the magic wand. And And she said one of the birthday girls will tap the magic wand, and then the other one will reach in for the first necklace. And you just pick one necklace, and hopefully there's going to be another one too. Okay, so now here's you, and now you're Jamie, right? Okay, Jamie, you're going to come up a little closer. Now, as you tap the magic bag, everyone else move back a little bit so it
Donna,
doesn't
move
get too
back.
crowded. No, except for the other birthday girl. Amanda, you come up here, sweetheart. Okay. Now, as Jamie's going to wave the magic wand, she's going to tap it 3 times. We have to say, bippity, boppity, boo. Okay. Now let's try it together now. Everyone say it now. Bippity, boppity, boo. Okay, now Amanda, reach in, and let's see. Reach in with this hand. Now reach in with this hand and see if there's some necklaces in there. I hope there's going to be 2 of them. Oh, I see there's magic wish beads. Maybe they're at the bottom. Do you want to try? Okay, let Jamie try now. Oh, no, she has a handful of wish beads. How about Cinderella? Let me reach all the way in. No, the magic didn't work. There must be something wrong. Now, let me just think for a minute, because I can talk to my fairy godmother inside. Oh, she's laughing. And she said that I forgot to tell you 2 important things. You may have thought just the children are supposed to say the magic words, but she said everyone in the house has to say the magic words. The mommies and daddies too.
Okay.
And even Uncle Michael.
That's right.
Now, and we have to say them very loud because she said she couldn't hear a thing. So now this time, Amanda's going to tap it, and then you're going to pull it out, okay? Amanda, now tap it 3 times, and everyone say it very loud. Everyone in the house. Bippity boppity boo. Reach in, see if there's a necklace. And if there is, just pick one. Just pick one necklace, let me see. There is a necklace! And it looks just like my glass slipper. Now, Amanda, you see if there's another one. Oh, great! The magic worked,
Amanda.
How
All right, line up
wonderful.
against the
I'm
wall.
so
Where'd
happy
that necklace
now.
come from?
And remember, not only the birthday girls are getting presents, but everyone's going to get a present from my wishing well. So first I'm going to put the necklaces on, and then I'm going to get the ribbons all out so we can see them. And you all get a present in a few minutes. And you become such good helpers today. Oh, don't they look a little bit like bubbles? Before I leave again, I'll let you bubble some. And they're iridescent. You can see them in the light. See how pretty? Necklace, yes, and they look like the magic in your hands. Magic parachutes.
You got one,
Magic.
Uncle? You have one for Uncle Mikey?
Oh, well, he could have a present if you like.
I'll take a present.
Cards.
Mike, we got that deal.
Cards. Never seen the light.
You got it.
Yeah. They do that. You have one for Dominic?
No. Oh, yeah, I have presents for all the children.
Wow. Isn't Cinderella wonderful?
Oh, thank you.
Cinderella's wonderful.
Thank you.
No, it's fried.
Lily, get in there.
Hey, guys.
Oh, now I'm going to get my wishing well ready. Okay, now I think I'll move it over.
There'll be phone service. There you are.
Okay, now wait, just have to
Yeah, he's videotaping this. This thing's on constant run.
Okay, now the best way to do this is for everyone to make a line so it doesn't get too crowded. Everyone will have a turn. You get the ribbon showing, and I'll tell you what the colors mean so you'll know what to pick. All right, girls, you might be interested in the pink ones. Those are beautiful bracelets. And the yellow ones are necklaces, but since the birthday girls, you have necklaces already, you may want to pick the bracelets. And the blue ones are decks of cards. And the red ones are racing cars for the boys. So now, okay, then Amanda, you be first. Everyone else move back just a little bit. Okay, you want to pick a pink one, honey? I think you like them pretty good. Okay, now come over here. I'm going to help you open it. I'll help everyone open up the rest. Not yet, honey. Just wait. And then we'll take turns. Now you open by yourself. And you know what, honey? You can even, no, wear this on this hand. Wear it on this hand. And you can even probably slip it on without opening. Okay, let's take a picture together. Here, come over here. You know what would be best if you over here so that you can see the wishing well? Everyone else move back a little bit. Move back.
Dominic.
Michael.
Dominic. One at a time.
Perfect.
Okay, now Jamie.
Jamie.
Would you like a bracelet too, honey? Or would you be sore?
Oh, a pink one.
This one? Twin bracelets. See, and then you can turn it back. See, it's the same kind of color.
That wasn't a smile.
Oh, let's try
That
another
wasn't
one.
a smile.
Let's try another one, because, you know, all the pictures come out so much better when everyone smiles.
Oh, yes.
I always smile.
Oh, yes.
Always smile for a picture. Then,
Is this guy any more Grey Goose?
Jamie, honey, come over. Let's take another one, because you're such a pretty smile.
Grey Goose?
Smile, Jim.
Jim, take some pictures, Jim.
Smile. Cheese.
All right, that was better. But I saw the little teeth in the front. On the bottom. Okay, next one.
Okay.
Get a red one, Mikey. Red one.
Yeah, red one, you're going to like.
Red one. Oh, wow. Oh.
Okay. It's because it's heavy. It's a heavy red.
Whoa, feel that one. Whoa. Get next to Cinderella, Mike.
Okay,
Go ahead,
everyone
pal.
back a little
Get
bit.
next to Cinderella. Take a nice
Look at that
picture.
nice
Watch out.
racing
All right, you. John
Go
is
near
next.
Alexa. Go near Alexa.
Okay.
Smile, Mikey.
All right. Give Cinderella a little kiss on the cheek.
No.
Come on. All righty. All
Take
right.
another one with a smile.
Okay, smile. You have to smile. Let's see, a big one,
What
Michael.
do mice like to eat? Does everyone know?
Cheese. All right.
Okay, good.
Next kid. Oh, red one. What's in there?
Let's see what color racing car you have.
Wow.
All different colors. And sometimes if you just, oh, there it comes.
Whoa. That's good for your track. Great.
Okay, let's take a picture.
Okay, let me take a picture.
We'll move back a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
Smile, Dom.
Smile, big smile. No, open your eyes now. Don't be silly. Mikey. All right.
Okay, sweetie, now you can have a necklace or a bracelet.
glitter, glitter, glitter. Cool. Both cards are cool.
Okay, we got 2 ribbons on there.
It was in the water.
Put a slipper on, but you put a slipper on better than you put. You put a slipper on better than you put your sneakers on.
Dominic, would you get a pop?
Wow, it was great.
So happy you could come.
Yeah.
Thank you for being so patient and so long to get here.
All right, take us.
How about Cinderella sit on Grandpa's lap for 2 seconds? No? All
That's
right.
illegal in
No,
some
his
states.
wife
It's
may get
illegal in
jealous.
some states. Come on, Cinderella, nothing. No?
His wife may get jealous. She's the jealous type. Did Johnny get a picture?
Yes,
Yes.
I got it.
Everything is wonderful. What a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Very
Jamie, happy birthday to you.
Just Jamie.
Blow it out, blow it.
Hurry up, hurry up.
She's not blowing it, blow it. All right.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amanda. Happy birthday to you.
Hooray! Blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. All right.
Nobody wants cake, do they?
It's not your birthday today. Yours is next. No, Daddy's is next.